Yo, what up, man? What a great show today, man! Today, Lucha Underground was one of the best shows in I think of the whole season. One of the best shows for the whole season since the show started. It's up there. The show today was absolutely great, man. There was, when you hear that saying that said less is more. That was the case today. The show today, it was only two matches, but man, what a hell of a match, man. The first match was Sexy Star and Pentagon Jr. Um, man, whew, the that Sexy Star got her butt whipped throughout the whole match. Pentagon Jr. didn't care that was a woman. He didn't care if about gender or whatever. He beat that wrestler like she was a man. It was like, it was something like I was a bit shocked because I don't believe in beating on women, and I know wrestling is is all planned out, but I give it to Sexy Star because for a female to voluntarily go out there and pretty much tell a guy I want you to kick my ass throughout the match, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out of the man. Imagine from a woman to come about and kind of plan out like that, So I give it to her, man. She really impressed me today. Pentagon Junior, like I say, he was like wrestling her like she was a dude. At the end of the match, Sexy Star had like cuts in her in like around her neck because he was chopping her so hard. He actually cut skin. But Sexy Star, man, she stood up there, man. She was chopping him hard too, and she was working him and really putting a whipping on him too. It wasn't like she was all one way match. And at the end of the match, man, Sexy Star put a trick on Pentagon Junior, and she was able to pin him down for the 1, 2, 3, man. It was great, man. It was a great, entertaining match. I really enjoyed, man. I think that match was better than a lot of matches that from TNA and WWE put together. That they have to be. It was really great, man. It's you don't expect this kind of match to be that great when you have female wrestlers, because female wrestlers, they got a bad rep thanks to the WWE and thanks to TNA. But man, I'm telling you, man, they're the real deal in Lucha Underground. They're the real deal there, man. They're really professional. They really know what they're doing, and I enjoy it, man. And then for the second match, it was the trio championship belt match when you have the team of Cage, Tejano, and King Cuerno versus Sono Havoc, Angelico, and I always forget this wrestler name. Denise, I think is her name. Navis, or something like that. I forgot, the Puerto Rican chick. And then against Big Rick, the Mac, and Killshot. And I'm telling you, man, that match, it was absolutely top five, if not top three match of the year, man. That match was great. Usually, when you have triple team matches, they tend to get chaotic and it's all a big mess, and they tend to screw up a lot. So imagine when you had three different teams or three in one ring, But this match wasn't like that, man. This match was well organized. It was well thought out. The wrestlers, they work hard. They put up a good show. Um, each 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 member of the team was able to put out devastating moves, and it was great, man. Hey, listen, if you want to watch highlights of tonight's show, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Big Guns for Hire, or it's a Big Guns Lou, Big Guns for Hire, I believe it is. And follow me there, man. I'm gonna leave the link in the description in my video. You can see highlights of these matches, man. It was absolutely great. You had they went all out, man, and they pulled out a lot of high flying moves. The one thing that impressed me, man, was they were fighting outside, and Angelico went up to the it was in the drafters, and that Joker ran and jumped. It had to be over 12 feet high, man. I mean, that Joker flew to there. I never seen nothing like that. If you haven't watched it, man, you missed out. I suggest that you watch it next week, man. At 7 o'clock, turn the TV on, put it on El Rey Network, and catch that match, man, because there was a lot of big stunts, a lot of big moves. It was very, very entertaining. And then at the end of the match, they had Timo, Havoc, Angelico, and Leonevis. I think I forgot her name. I can't remember her name. They ended up winning. She kind of messed up her ankle during the match. For real, it wasn't fake. She kind of messed up her ankle. I guess she twisted the wrong way. I don't know. Something happened to her ankle. But they won the match. But Cuerdo came out and he said that they had another team they had to fight for the title right there and then, and it was the team that actually betrayed Big Rick. And those three guys, they came out, man. They started putting the whipping on them. I mean, they were tired, man. They had a great match. They worked hard, and now they had to fight these three thugs. And these guys, they were like really fresh. They haven't wrestled for like 2 months almost. So they put a whipping on them, man. But Angelico and Havoc, they hold their own. That's when Angelico kind of like, because he was at this non-disqualification match at that point. So that's when Angelico went into the drafters and he ran and jumped like 12 feet high. It was unbelievable, man. I couldn't believe it myself. And then, but they ended up winning the match. Angelico and Havoc, they got on the ropes, and they both got in top of the two of the other wrestlers, and they were able to did a high flying move and pin them and actually beat them. Now, during the match, the match they had with Cage and the other team, Big Rick team, this guy that he came from WWE, I believe. He was built out in WWE as a Iran guy, like for Middle East. He's been showing up into the shows, and today finally he jumped on Tejano, and for some reason nobody knows why he started beating on Tejano, and that kind of disrupted the match. But Havoc and Angelico, they was able to use that for their advantage, where they were able to get the pin. I'm very impressed with Killshot. Killshot, when I first saw Killshot, I was like, man, look at this skinny black guy. I mean, he didn't look like much. He looked awkward when he trying to put moves together and clumsy at times. And I said, man, this is just another version of Angelico, clumsy ass. And I wasn't impressed. But I'm telling you, today I'm very impressed with Killshot. It looked like he really put an effort today. He looked awesome. He came up with moves that I never seen before. It was great, man. I was very entertained. Beat Mac was the Mac was a beast again. Cage was a beast. I mean, this is a great product, man. If you're not watching Lucha Underground, you're really missing out, man. If you're a wrestling fan and you're not watching Lucha Underground, you're wasting your time with that WWE garbage and that TNA that you can't. I trying to watch TNA actually. And I could have, I got sick. I got a headache out of it. That's what I got. But I was very entertained today, man. The show really made my day. I'm happy. I'm very satisfied. And I can't wait till next week, man. So, again, if you want to watch today's show, next Wednesday at 7 o'clock on El Rey Network, make sure you tune in and watch it, man. You'll be very entertained. You're going to be surprised. And till next Wednesday, peace, and make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. I'm everywhere, son. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.